Ah, good old Darkwing Duck. You remember getting up in the morning, grabbing a bowl of cereal, turning on the old television, and watching this beautiful gem of a cartoon? I sure as hell don't, because I wasn't old enough. I barely remember it. But it's an interesting show nonetheless. So, for your listening pleasure, today I'm going to review the video game Darkwing Duck on the Nintendo Entertainment System. Okay, let's get this bad boy started. It's made in 1992 by Capcom, which at that time was making killer games like Mega Man. Later on known games were like Resident Evil and items such as that. But anyway, back to the game. Starts off with a cool little intro title thing, cartoon. I never used to like watching them when I was a kid because I just wanted to get to the game. But it looked legit so far. Then you got Old Man Rither with a wrinkly ass dick telling you about something you need to do. Anyway, it gave you a title of 3 different levels. I picked the bridge because it was on the left. I just decided to go left or right for this review. Not really in any kind of order. There may be an order, I don't know, but I haven't figured it out yet. Now we're going to get into the actual real gameplay, which is cool. It didn't screw around, which is awesome. So it starts off, basic platform, you can actually jump on things, which is cool, and climb up. Shooter. Enemies were actually not very difficult. I mean, some of the games you can have difficulty where you shoot, and you never get the enemy down. This one, a couple shots, he goes down pretty well. So far, kind of easy. These hooks weren't any really kind of a trick. My gamer instinct told me just to kind of jump on them to see what happens. Anything in succession like this is going to lead to a goodie. And I found a 1-up. Now see, I could have jumped down there and screwed with that guy, but luckily for me, he fell over. The movement's it's kind of stiff, but not too bad. I mean, the shooting, you have to be stationary when you shoot, but you can shoot when you duck and jump, which is okay. But overall, so far, this game is pretty easy, as you can tell. Not a lot to say about it, like I said, just a standard run and gun. Some of the items are very touchy, like this. Trying to climb on this, you have to hit in the exact right spot at the right time in order to get where you're wanting to get. But, like I said, you'll eventually get the feel for the game, as all gamers do. And then look at that son of a bitch. Oh, and guess what? Most old Nintendo games made you go back to the start of the level when you die. Kinda crappy, but it's the 90s and the 80s. What can you do? That brings a real challenge to it, where we grew up with. Jumping on these fucking things. And then you got one that goes way down. This is first level, by the way. And then you got bats on it. Of course there's gonna be bats. We all knew that. Question is, am I gonna make it or am I not? Captain, oh! In the interest of time, I decided to go ahead and do with the next level. This one, a little bit more difficult. Shit can get out of hand really quick if you're not careful. We got these guys coming out of the ground that have helmets on. Kind of like if you've ever played Mega Man, you know those little things with the helmets. You gotta wait till they pop up and shoot them. Banana peels, naturally, use your common sense. You're gonna know that's gonna hurt if you fell on one. The tire thing, it took me actually a couple tries to actually get it right, but unlike in Mega Man and most Capcom games, if you step on the spikes, it won't immediately kill you, but it does suck. And then you got these things throwing bombs at you. Not really that hard to kill, a couple shots, but you know. That is an ultimate death trap. Don't even try to go near it. You got half-life. You might as well not deal with it. Not to mention there's one coming up. So you kick these mole things' ass, and then you go, oh, there he goes, finally. Don't jump on the banana peels, but this is kind of a bad thing. You gotta get your timing just right. Kill that bomb guy. Oh, see, I already messed up right there. He already's gonna respawn because I went back half the screen. Old school video games kind of used to do that, have where it respawn. It happens in a lot of modern video games too, but here it's a little more touchy in these. It took me actually kind of a second. I know my video game instinct kind of told me I should climb up, but I couldn't get it the first time, so I thought there may have been a door. Well, slipped on a goddamn banana because, oops, my bad. And I tried it again, there it was, you just gotta go up. Now see, this is the extra heart piece I told you. I don't know why, see, that made it really easy. Normally those things are a challenge, like if you ever played the Ninja Turtles game, getting those pieces of pizza were a bitch. Not with Darkwing Duck. Did I say his name right? Sure did. Doesn't even matter, I'm so intense in the game right now, I can't even explain it. Anyway, you get these power-ups, but I'm not exactly sure what these power-ups do. Of course, I'm not going to play the game in full depth, you're not going to get a full review. This is kind of just a test. But this is where it gets shitty, and I'm probably gonna die. I managed to save myself and get My overall opinion of Darkwing Duck for the regular Nintendo has been a pretty good experience. I suggest you, if you want to play it to bring back the old memories, hell, pick this one up. You're not gonna be disappointed. It's a little tough. It's got that challenge that you love, but it's got that fun playability as well. Um, there's a lot of emulators that you can play it on. I suggest if you're not really big into the nostalgia of things and you don't care really much about the cartridge slapping it in and throwing it down, because a lot of the times the regular Nintendos now that are out there generally have problems playing games. It's not the fact that they were abused, it was the fact that they were loved so much that they just wore out. But anyway, that was my review of Darkwing Duck. I hope you all enjoyed it, and I hope you had a fun time.